Welcome to the residents at Bala Cynwyd. This outstanding senior living facility in Lower Merion Township received a 2025 Montgomery Award for design and environmental sensitivity, extensive collaboration, and community revitalization and impact. Let's take a look.
So LCB Senior Living had been searching for a property along the main line for quite some time. And this property had presented itself in the beautiful community of Bala Cynwyd. And we thought it would be a perfect opportunity to become part of that community, given its location close to the main line and the amenities that were nearby. And however, the site presented some challenges, and before it had ever would become the residence of Bala Cynwyd as we know it today, it had a lot of site constraints and some things that needed to be solved before any building would ever be able to be developed.
In 2018, LCB Senior Living came to our office and brought this rather interesting site to us that was steeply graded on one side and had a what we found out to be a flume running across the entire frontage of the property. Somewhere between the two of those site constraints, we were supposed to fit a 90-unit assisted living building.
So initially, we were thankful for the opportunity to work with you on this project. And as Ed mentioned, there were several constraints that were identified, specifically the steep slopes, the water course, the existing vegetation. So ultimately, we viewed all of them as opportunities to integrate this project into the natural landscape.
The developer here wanted to put up a strictly residential property, and it didn't quite fit with the zoning. It wasn't a permitted use at the time. The developer, to their credit, worked through our zoning process to get a special exception and to get some dimensional variances to move this project forward. The township's goal was always get a better streetscape. How did this look from the street? And our element was, could we get street trees? This area really needed street trees to help with the traffic calming. And so a key part of this with this district is a very wide, 10-foot wide verge that's planted now, and you can see the red buds and the understory trees that are behind me there, and a 10-foot wide sidewalk. That sidewalk is very comfortable, but in many ways it actually serves as an extension of the Cynwyd Heritage Trail, which is over my shoulder. The Cynwyd Heritage Trail comes down, there are crossings that come to here and move forward.
One of the other items that we were tasked with is to meet the township and statewide stormwater requirements. So, we did that through some underground basins throughout the property, but then, we also took advantage of the beauty of the property, incorporating rain gardens and other soil media, just to continue that beauty of the property as well.
And I think there's a recurring theme in this conversation whereby the constraints that we've talked about and that were identified initially, they resulted in opportunities as it relates to the project design.
We were asked to create a building that had a frontage that was open and airy, that would relate to the local vernacular and would integrate into the site as the new gateway building to Bala Cynwyd. After traveling through the town and looking at some of the local commercial buildings in the area, we landed on a type of stone similar to the Wissahickon schist as the sort of primary material for the base of our building. What we've tried to do is create a building that looks like it's been built into the landscape. And so in fact, a portion of the building actually extends over the flume. One of the things that, with a tight-fitting site like this, we knew we wanted to create as many outdoor spaces as possible for this population, knowing that for this type of resident, having multiple outdoor spaces to sit and relax or listen to a band or have a party, that was vitally important in the planning as well.
Yes, it is one of my favorite spots. I just love sitting here and just giving myself breath before the day begins. And you hear the water and you hear the birds And it just gives you that peace that we're all looking for in life, and a time to disconnect from everything and just be. And that allows our residents to do the same as well. It's brilliant. In my mind, the architecture really reflects and mirrors the spirit of our community. They stay connected to each other, to nature, to history. And we, at the residents at Bala Cynwyd, allow that to happen by creating them, giving them opportunities to participate in life, not only inside this community, but stay connected to the greater community at large.
This project, I think, works so well with the natural features of here, the flume, the steep slopes behind it, the preservation of very large trees, and those are things we sweated in the entire development process. So while this project wasn't originally what the township envisioned for Rock Hill Road, it's been a huge success, and it really did show that senior living can be integrated into mixed-use developments. It's worked extremely well.
Thank you for taking a look at this outstanding project. To learn more about this or the other Montgomery Award winners, please visit our website at montgomerycountypa.gov/planning.